Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, and we get into the Boston Celtics NBA playoffs. The last time we were in studio was the final night of the regular season, and the Celtics won that game. Cavs lost. All in all, ended up Celtics number 1, as we know now. Bulls number 8. I thought it would be a good matchup because the way the Bulls rebound is not that good. They're not a great rebounding team, and as a whole, in general. And one of their better rebounders was Taj Gibson, who they traded away. And the Bulls don't shoot very well. Right. Well, it's been a little bit different. It's not going to be as easy. It never seems to be that way for the Celtics. Where do you see this team getting out of this first round, getting to the second round? What's a success and what's a failure for this season? I mean, I know the number 1 seed was big, but at the end of the day, it's about winning playoff matchups.
Right.
And if you get the number 1 seed but then lose in the first round, that's not a success. But if you get a number 1 seed and you face a tough Wizards team in the second round or something like that, that's okay. You know, so just what's your take on that line of success and failure?
To me, if they don't make it out of the first round, it's definitely a failure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they make it to the Eastern Conference Championship, that will be a success, you know, and how they do from there, whatever. But, you know, to me, it's definitely, they have to get out of this first round.
They have to win one
probably
round.
The second.
Okay.
I mean, with this first seed, you know, that implies a lot. You should go pretty far.
Right, and even though people were saying, well, this Celtics team isn't really a true number 1 because the Cavs are probably better, and even Toronto might be better than them, but they won the number 1 seed, give them credit.
Yeah.
But you're right, they have to win that first round. They can't, I don't care how good or bad you are, you're not that bad. Even if you're not a number 1 seed, you're a 2 or a 3. You can't lose to a number 8 seed.
For sure.
And then going to the second round, assuming they get there, I guess at that point, they lose to the Wizards, depending on if that's who they end up playing. I guess if it's a competitive series, okay. You can't get swept by the Wizards.
Right.
But that's where the line, I think, is. If you get to the conference finals, it's great. If you lose in the first round, it's terrible. Anywhere in that second round, okay.
Yeah, I think, you know, if you get swept in the second round, that's pretty bad. But I think if it's a good competitive series in the second round, that's, you know, a lot of people will be content with that, I think.
Right, okay. Sure. So we've seen the problem all season long. The rebounding has been a problem from the beginning of the season all the way now into this playoff series against Chicago. How much blame do we give Danny Ainge on not getting it? Or do we just have to suck it up and say, hey, we didn't want to mortgage the future. We didn't want to trade away the franchise. This is what we are. But I just thought all along, as we've talked about, they could have done at least a little something. I don't know if he's getting enough heat. This is a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely a problem. You know, a lot of people said you didn't have to go out and get a superstar. You just had to get some solid guy who can be good in the paint. But, you know, we don't know what teams wanted from Danny. And to me, probably they wanted too much of these young players. He wanted them to develop a little more, try to get more value out of them. I mean, to me, it's very frustrating when your team's the number 1 seed and your GM just doesn't do anything to improve your team when you clearly have a need. But I think it was probably a smart move to wait for the future, wait for next year to see what you can do. I mean, and to me, this team does have a ceiling. I don't think they're going to make it to the finals. I don't think they have a real shot. So to him, he wants to go all in on a year he's confident on, and it wasn't this year. So.
No, I mean, and that makes sense, and that's been the big thing. Are they number 1 seed, so they are one step away or one piece away? Or are they 2 pieces away? And Ainge must have thought they were 2 pieces away because you got to imagine that if they were 1 piece away, he would have done it. But, okay, you mentioned that their ceiling is the Eastern Conference Finals, which makes sense. Eastern Conference favorite right now, still in the Eastern Conference, still Cleveland. And in the West, still Golden State and San Antonio. If you give the Rockets any chance to make a run?
I mean, they
should win the first round series.
They absolutely should. I mean, if the Rockets go up against, well, who will they go up against?
They would go against the Spurs. They'd be 3 and they'd play the Spurs.
Right. I mean, that's going to be a really, really good series. The Rockets could definitely do some things. I mean, they're so solid. James Harden could be the MVP. He could lead them. So to me, that's not a guarantee for the Spurs.
Right.
I think they would be the favorites, but that's going to be a
good
very,
series.
very good series.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to talk about it because, as we know, the NBA playoffs drag on for about 2 months now. So plenty of time to dissect every game and every series. But when we come back, we'll talk about NFL draft coming up, get our final predictions for if Garoppolo, Malcolm Butler will be on the team, and also our Salt Hill Pub picks of the week. We'll take a break. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.